There's always one. Well, my friends, there you have it. My barbecue chili cheeseburger. Simple. It was about 500 grams of beef, about 2 tablespoons of chopped coriander, 2 cloves of garlic.
Riley Durham, welcome. Kelly Reynolds YT, hello, how are you? My new friend Kelly and Riley, how are you? Hey, what's up? How are you doing today? I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing good, thank you. And hello, John. I found your channel today. Nice to meet you. Great. It was nice meeting you too. I think we met on AMC's live stream today. And Riley, where are you from? Are you from the U.S.? Okay, fantastic. Oh, okay, Riley. All right. I'm from New Jersey. Yeah, guys, make friends. Canada. Oh, Canada. I love Canada. When I was in the military, we went up there to do training exercises. I was first starting out, and I was in artillery. So they have a big range down there, and we were actually shooting the rounds into the woods, and we started a big forest fire. And the company and the commander, the post commander, kicked us out. We had to pack everything because we were supposed to be there for 2 weeks. We had to pack everything and drive all the way back. Yeah. We had no tents, we had no food. We just had, the MREs. We were sleeping on the side of the roads. I mean, I don't blame the guy, the commander. Like like how stupid can you be? Just, I mean, I was like, I wasn't a firer, but the guys, the guy shooting the cannons, all they had to do was just shoot down range. And how they were going into the woods is beyond. I was young. I didn't even know. They just came up to me. Come on, we got to go put out a forest fire. I said, what are you, nuts? I ain't put out no forest fire. I'm not a fireman. I have no clue. Oh, your sister lives in Canada. Okay. Farmwall, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome. Kelly, I guess, like there's a thing going around. Just try to say, I friended you. I bust you. Other words besides the word subscribe. Don't use that word, especially in the live stream. Well, if you're talking to me, Riley, I live in New Jersey, the Garden State. It's okay. Don't worry. No big deal. There's even a thing that I hear that, like, they're cracking down on people using numbers. I mean, like, you can't say it's, oh, what time is it? And then the person types in, like, right now it's 10:21. I can't type in 10:21 p.m. It's like, I mean, what kind of numbers? Like, you can't use numbers? I mean, it's on the keyboard. We naturally write with numbers. Why would numbers be an object of getting demonetized or not getting monetized just because somebody's using numbers in your chat room? That makes no sense. Well, I'm going to have a soda. I think you're allowed to drink. I mean, there's people that make drinking videos, so I think that's all right. See, I drink like a gentleman. Cheers, everyone. Thanks, Farmall. Yep. Smash that like button. Good. I intend to. I mean, these are like natural things we do in our homes. You know, we drink. I mean, it's available. I mean, even typing numbers. Come on. I thought it was like you. Oops. Hey, Junkyard, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I thought like numbers. You know, if you're writing something in code or, you know, something like in that aspect, you know, maybe, you know, they want to know what you're saying, and if you write too many numbers, the bots can't figure it out. Yeah, you're at the right place, buddy. Cheers. Not too bad. Yeah. Yeah, because I was in a stream earlier and I wrote like, oh, it's 10, 20. Oh, don't use numbers. Write it out. So how are you going to write out like 10, 23? Then you can use the abbreviation PM. But I just did it. I mean, I'm like, I don't care. It's no big deal. Maybe I'll hold up like signs and write the numbers. You know, like we'll get chalkboards, race, right, on the chalkboard. But I think now they could even like read your thumbnails. I read that somewhere that they could, yeah, really. It's like, it's ridiculous. Like they can like see your thumbnail, because I did a video on baking soda. You know, like how it's good for your bloodstream and all that stuff. How it brings your pH up in the morning, or you do it at night before you go to sleep, whatever. You just, or during in the middle of the day. You just need a little bit. So I did my thumbnail with like with a girl that you know looks like, you know, I mean, I was trying to get a little attention with that, but you can't see anything. It's just like it's a caricature. And they says, oh no, this video doesn't, you know, pertain to our guidelines. I'm thinking like, why? And then I did another one on the foot fungus, and that one too. And there's like a girl there with her legs crossed, like she's manicuring her feet, and then there's like other feet in the back in the thumbnail. But if you watch the video, all you see is my feet. So if you're shy about looking at feet, don't watch the video, because you're gonna see my feet. And yeah. Yeah, that's good. There's a couple of people that sell it here. You can get it. Yeah, right? A buddy of mine who's he's on the job. He gets it. And he brings it. It's like in a jar, just like you see on TV. It's in a jar, and you drink it, you mix it, and it's pretty powerful. And I don't drink that stuff. Like I like drinking scotch, bourbon, like stuff like that. Vodka, gets me really, gets me going. Hi, Kelly. How are you? Nice to see you. Thank you. Appreciate it. The good stuff, yeah. Kind of like my favorite scotch is Macallan. I like that. It's actually cost as much as Johnny Black. What I've been buying is, let me show you. Hold on. All right, I'm back. like by the liquor store that I go to, they sell these $1.50. That's not bad, $1.50. So like the girl kind of knows me at the counter, so I says, well, let's figure it out. Take the ounces on this and add them up to the bottle. It's cheaper to buy these than it is to buy a big bottle. And then like if I just want one, I just crack it open and I use that without having a giant bottle. So I'll buy like 5 of these, and then once in a while, I'll drink one. When I'm in the mood for it. But this to me is like a great bargain. It's in a plastic thing. You just throw it out. You don't have a big bottle, and it doesn't sit. Because if I have a big bottle, it'll just sit for a long time. And I don't know like how good, liquor stays, for months on end. So this is like you open it, it's fresh. Yeah. These are the best. Sometimes they have like 50 cents. Not this, but like cheap vodka, 50 cents. Excuse me. You can't beat that either for 50 cents. And I was in the city and I was going to buy one of these. The guy wanted $5. I was like, for $5, I go to a bar and have a drink. I'm going to buy a bottle like this and drink it in the street. Because in New York, you're allowed to have an open container now in the street. So you can like go into everybody sells beer and wine, but you need a liquor license in New York to sell, this type of liquor. So you go into like any convenience store, any deli, and they sell beer. And they have every kind of beer you could imagine. So now you could literally just go in the store, they put it in a bag, and you just walk through the streets and drink. So you can get like a big tall boy Budweiser for like $1.50. It's like a wino's dream in New York. Yeah, it's the same thing. You get on the airplane and they charge you like $8, $12 maybe for something like this. Because in any bar, a shot on the rocks is $9. Like a regular bar. So for $1.50 right now, it could be $2 tomorrow. Who knows what the price will be. But I am a gentleman. Actually, Stella is pretty good. I like it, but they only give you 11.2 ounces. Like the skinny can, 11.2 ounces. Like they can't just make it 12 ounces because I guess the profit is going to kill them. So they got to make special cans. I mean, how much can these cans cost versus just buying, the regular cans like that come in Budweiser, because they all buy the same can from the same canning facility. I don't know if they make their, the cans in the place. But I drank Modelo, and that was pretty good. And that's pretty inexpensive. Hi, King Man. How you doing? Iron Wrestling, King 83. How are you? How you guys doing tonight? Well, what happened was my daughter, she lost her phone because like when she comes, I have like a cell phone for her so she don't use mine. And it took them 2 weeks to mail it to me from where it was. I just finally got it. I thought it was lost in the mail. Excuse me. Yeah, definitely try it. You'll like Stella. It's so good. That beer's like made in Belgium. I drink Coors Light. You know, that's fine. That's good beer. Alana, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. My favorite movie? I have a lot. I used to love Conan the Barbarian. That was like one of my favorite movies. That was like I think one of my favorite. And then a lot of Schwarzenegger movies like Terminator, Total Recall, like old movies, Young Frankenstein, Animal House. What was that one with the cowboys with Mel Brooks? Blazing Saddles. That movie. I can watch that movie like all the time. Blazing Saddles. There's so many movies. Then like war movies, I like Hamburger Hill, Platoon, The Longest Day. I haven't really been Star Wars. Yeah, definitely I'm a big Star Wars fan. I saw so many movies. Like when you're younger, you go out to movies a lot more because you really can't go out to bars. So like a night out, you go to the movie, stuff like that. Then you go hit up your friend's house or you hang out in the car in the parking lot. So really, like lately, I haven't really been hitting up any movies. Conan, right? Wasn't that a good movie? Even like the part 2 wasn't too bad. You know, part 2 wasn't too bad at all. Usually, like the second part's not that bad. I like the Planet of the Apes series. Remember that? That was good. With Charlton Heston. I liked his movies. He made good movies. John Wayne, when he was in that movie with what's his name? Dean Martin, when they were all brothers. That was a good movie. And at the end, Dean Martin gets killed. Yeah, Young Frankenstein was so funny. Such a funny movie. You know, Mel Brooks, man, he was hysterical. That guy made some funny movies. Hook. Yeah. Yeah, there's so many good movies out there. The Godfather, Jaws. Jaws was good. I was afraid to go in the water, believe it or not. Really, like you go to the ocean, like, oh man, there's a shark out there. Lethal Weapon. Those were good movies. The Daily Showers. How are you? Good to see you. You're looking good, buddy. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna watch that. Young Frankenstein. That was so funny. They got the dog's brain. Igor. Oh yeah, Clint Eastwood. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Hang 'em High. Yeah. What was that one when he was a cop in L.A.? Those are all good movies. Oh, Make My Day with that. Yeah, the cannon. Thing was like this big. I had to even carry that thing. You know, in a gunfight, all you had to do was pull it out. Like everybody was just stop shooting. Yeah, I was always into like action movies. Or what was that one with the alien? Alien was good. And then the one Arnold Schwarzenegger was in. And they go into the jungle. I don't know what the hell is his name. Dirty Harry, yeah. They're always like breaking his chops. He's always breaking the rules. Get the bad guy at all costs. Yeah, remember that one? He fights the alien, and he like turns himself invisible, and the wrestler's on that, and he shoots that big gun. And they made a few movies about it, and then they did Predator. That's it. Then they did Alien versus Predator. That was good too. The way they combined that was so cool. Like, I was so like impressed when they combined those two movies. Like, who would have thought about that? Because you figure it makes sense because they're in space, and then they know each other. We just encountered the alien, and the alien monster was pretty cool too. It was a pretty interesting monster. I meant it's not ego recognition; it's ignore. Okay. Yeah. Like the funny too ones, the airplane was funny. There was a lot of funny. The Rocky movies, those are good. They might make another one. Back to the Future, those are good series. I was actually watching a YouTube video and how they studied Back to the Future and connected it to 9/11. And I don't know if it's, I gotta watch it and see it. Like there's like at the clock there's a 9 and then there's the 2s and there's like all these symbolisms before it. It's like the way they make this stuff up. It's so fascinating. Mad Max, yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, now they ruined it, calling what's her name, Maxine Waters, right? Mad Max. I said, don't give her that name. That's not right for Mad Max. Typos, it's all right. It's hard typing on the phone. I do this. I make typos all the time. I'm feeling lucky. I'm playing the lottery every day. I got my lottery tickets. I got some from New York. Star Wars, yeah. What's that other one? With the Lord of the Rings. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. The Lord of the Rings movie was pretty good. The Goonies. All those stupid horror pictures, like for Halloween, Friday the 13th. All those, the guy with the finger swords. All those dumb. Yeah, Junkyard. All right, you gonna retire soon? Yeah, right. Lucky for life, yeah. Win for life. I guess in North Carolina they call it lucky for life. Angela M, hello. Nice to see you. How are you tonight, Angela? I'm okay. Good night, Ian. Thanks for stopping in. Really appreciate it. Oh yeah, it's cooling down big time. Where do you live, Angela? Oh yeah, Star. I used to watch that every single night. Yeah. Believe it or not, in my office, it's freezing. People walk around in sweaters. San Diego, wow, I'd like to visit that. Oh, it's got to be brutal there. Yeah, California. You guys got summer all year long there. I've been to San Francisco and that area. I think it's Sunny Valley or Sunny something. Yeah, San Diego is awesome. You could do like things all year long. If you got a motorcycle, you can ride that thing all the time. Here it kind of like November, you're at the tipping point of winter. Sunnyvale, yeah. Nice area. I saw the Golden Gate Bridge. We walked over it, then we went to Alcatraz. What a fascinating place that is. Alcatraz, wow. Yeah, that whole um, the bridge area is really nice. Oh wow, the 70s. That had to be something. Everything changed. Yeah, that bridge is amazing. It's so cool, like the way they painted it red. In San Francisco, we drove down that Wiggly Street, that zigzaggy street. Took the trolley cars, went to Chinatown. Really nice. I think the seals. There's like hundreds of seals. And I was pretty fascinated when I saw those seals too. Because like around here, you don't see that kind of stuff. Like we got like a lot of rabbits. We have deers. We see stuff like that. Oh yeah, those hills. Wow. Oh wow. That's awesome. I'm in New Jersey. The the Garden State, they call it. It's pretty nice, They have a lot of stuff here too. Like the GW bridge, you can walk over that. So if you had to walk, like someplace, you can technically walk over the horizontal, the GW bridge. You can't walk over the Gatos Bridge or the Outer Bridge. You can't walk through any of the tunnels. So the only way to get into Manhattan and then to go like get on the island without driving or taking the bus or anything is through the GW Bridge. And then if you want to go to Queens, you can walk over the Queensboro Bridge. They have two walkways. Or if you want to go to Brooklyn, you can walk over to Brooklyn Bridge. And then from there, you can just walk all the way to Montauk. So if you want to go to the Bronx, you walk over the GW Bridge and you can walk to the Bronx through Manhattan. And you can get into the Bronx and walk or ride a bike, whatever you want. Who? Scott Peterson got his execution date. POS. Why is he a POS? I don't know who Scott Peterson is. Sorry. Remember Candles? Yeah. Who's Scott Peterson? Yeah, I don't know who that is. I probably do, but Justice. Oh, wow. Really? Yeah, they all want to go to California, I guess. There's so many people there. It's easy to like just blend into the crowd. Oh, that's messed up. Yeah, I might have heard of him. Yeah, people do crazy things. Oh, wow. Who wants the Mexican border? Wow. So he threw her in the water? Whoa. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. That border, Canada's borders are very highly protected. Yeah, probably 20 years before they execute him. Well, like New York, they have, I think they have like executions, but they haven't executed anybody in years. New Jersey, I don't think they've ever. It's hard today to really execute somebody because in Brooklyn, back in the day, they used to have Tuesday night like hangings on the radio. People would sit at the radio, the guy would like be dramatic about the occurrence, and then you would hear thump. Oh, so they're gonna execute him 2021. Wow. Yeah. If you guys have it, hit that thumbs up button or the thumbs down. Well, for dinner, my sisters came over, and I ordered barbecue chicken. And what a great meal! So you got to order it with no salt, and then it's good. And I ordered pork cutlets. They were like that big, real thin. And then my other sister wanted salad, so I got her a salad. And it comes with rice, French fries, and vegetables. It's such a good meal. Oh, okay. Is that right? Yeah, it was very good. Like I've ordered from that place before, and I ordered it, just like however they cook it, and I couldn't even eat it. It was so salty. On time 74, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. And you couldn't even eat. Like I ordered the ribs, it was just so salty, and they use like this like rock salt. It's not big rock salt, but just big enough where you bite down it on your teeth. And I call them up. I was like, why do you guys put so much salt? He goes, oh, the customers love it. So all right. So next time I'm going to order it, no salt. And when I call, they know me, and I go, "This is John. I like to order a whole chicken, or you can get like a combo, half a chicken and ribs, and they give you French fries or rice and French fries, whatever you want." And it's really cheap too. Like you can get a combo for like $8, and they give you a nice half a chicken and like 4 big ribs with French fries and rice. That's awesome. Like me and another person can eat the combo. Because all I had was the cutlet, a chicken breast, maybe it was even half, and some rice and beans, and a couple of French fries. That's it. And the pork cutlet. Good night, Alana. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, it's really good, Angela. You would like it. They don't have barbecue. Oh, I guess they don't have barbecue chicken down by you. Like it's supposed to be like Portuguese style, but a lot of like Brazilians make it. So the people who own that place, it's called Burnett Barbecue. They got like 4 stores, and I've never picked it up except for tonight because the guy was like, "Oh, you want no salt? It's gonna take 45 minutes. Oh, and you want it delivered too? That's another 45 minutes. So you're not gonna get your food for an hour and a half." I'm like, "Okay, what if I pick it up?" He goes, "Okay, you can come pick it up." All right, so I'll leave in a half hour. He goes, "Oh, that's good." So I was like, "Okay, no problem." So I went down there and I picked it up. I don't even know how they make money. If, with like the tins they use, the bags, they give you all kinds of stuff. And it was like $10 a person. And it was a lot of food. There's like leftovers, chicken. There was 4 pieces of cutlet too. I don't even know how much that was, but I know the salad was $10. So there was 4 pieces of cutlet. Yeah, it used to be $5, like $4.50. You would go and get a half a chicken with rice and French fries, and they gave you like the chicken was a decent size. It wasn't like a Cornish hen or anything, but it was decent. But you would get like a huge plate of French fries and rice. So that alone would like do it. Anytime I ordered it with salad. Or else it was just too much. Yeah, it's like rotisserie chicken. What they do is they build like a brick pit, and then they use charcoal, and they put it, and then they have a rotisserie, and it turns. So if you want like no salt, they have to put on a special chicken for you. But there's so much salt that you get the salt from the grate because they put it like in a grate, and then the chicken is flat and it turns. And there's so much salt in the grate that you still get a salty chicken. But you watch it, like they have this bottle. I think they put hot sauce in it and whatever they do, and they just spray it. They just constantly spraying the chicken with salt. They're all over New Jersey, like down here anyway, because they live like central, northern. So if you go down south, you can't. They're not down there. They're all down here, and there's a bunch of them. Like there's one that's Algarve, and they're so busy. Man, that place is like. And they do the steak on a stone. Did you ever have that? They bring like this type of meat, and it looks like filet mignon, but I don't think it's filet mignon. But it looks really good, and it's tender. And I think it comes like in a tube. And then they cut it, and they bring you a stone, a hot stone. It looks like a piece of marble or granite, and they heat that up, and then they give you butter and a couple other things, and you slice the steak and you put it on the stone and you cook it yourself on the stone, and it smokes up the whole place. So like if 4 people are eating steak on a stone, you can't even breathe, like because there's just all this smoke from the butter, the fat, but it's really good. And they give you like a complimentary house salad, and it's like family style. And they bring you a big bowl, and it's so good with like the little Portuguese breads and the butter. It's so good, and it's fairly expensive too. I like those stars, Angela. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Oh well, you know what? Since it's here and you guys are here, it's for you. Why not? I have to even open it. I have to get it. Salud, yeah. I think there's a salute and salute. I guess it's the same thing. Cheers. Then you could say 100 years, like Shentan, 100 years. If I'm 100 years old, I hope I'm drinking beer. Cheers, yep. Salud. I think this past New Year's Eve, I bought real champagne from France, and it was $25 for the bottle, and it said right on like champagne from France. It was out of this world. It was so good, because you could buy the Corbel for $11.99, or you buy the real deal champagne, and you could taste the difference. Yeah. See, like in Belgium, they make a beer. It's called Chimay, and that's like the bubbles, the way they carbonate it. I think they carbonate it naturally, and it's like drinking champagne, but it's heavier than champagne. Champagne is like light. Excuse me, but champagne is wine. So, oh yeah, you could definitely taste the difference. Yeah, like if you drink real champagne versus like if you drink Cordon Bleu. I mean, because I drink a lot of champagne. That it's like $50 a bottle, right? And everybody says, "Oh, drink that first, then drink Corbel," because then it all just tastes the same anyway. I forget what it's called. But next time I go to I'm gonna go to the liquor store because I'm running low on these guys. I only have like 3 left, so I'm gonna pick one of those up. Popular champagne. You can't even spell it. Well, that is a lot. Dom Perignon, $189 a bottle. That's no joke. Yeah, people would pay $200 for a bottle of champagne. I guess that's how good it is. I mean, it's like paying $200 for a bottle of Johnny Black. Mm-hmm. Yeah, champagne. This champagne out there probably costs $5,000. Like some cognacs cost a fortune. There's even scotch that's like $200 a shot. I mean, if I could afford it, I guess maybe I would try it. Yeah, soda's bad for you. You better off drinking beer. There was actually like another YouTube video that they said you're better off giving your kids beer. It's better for them than it is to give them soda. I guess soda like thickens your blood, so it slows you down. And the other thing, what it does too is it depletes your calcium. I guess beer does the same thing. I mean, but yeah, soda's like I have a soda for like a treat. Like when we have a Christmas party, like and they just bring the soda. I always tell them just get water. Just forget about the soda. Just get all water. But people drink soda, and then maybe I'll have a Coke, like that. I used to love Fanta. I love that orange soda and Coke. Those are my favorites. Like I'll drink a root beer. I used to like root beer, 7-Up, but mainly Coke, Fanta, and then the root beer once in a while. But nah, I haven't had a soda. I can't tell you how long. Yeah, because you need to dilute all that sugar, all that thick stuff, and even diet soda is like sticky. Yeah, the unsweetened sparkling water, that's fine. What I do is I make iced tea and I just put it in the fridge. And if I want something with flavor, I drink that. Wow, $80. Man, that's nothing to sneeze at. To spend $80 for like a shot. Bye-bye. But if you got the money, it's nothing. But then again, people, they treat themselves. They think like, spending $80 on a shot that they really can't afford is a treat. And it makes them feel good. So it's fine. Gives them a memory. Oh, we were doing these shots. They were like $80. Okay, Angela. Thanks for stopping in. Hope to see you again. Okay. Bye. Thanks. Oh, good night, Junkyard. I didn't know you were still here. Sorry about that, buddy. Thanks for coming in. See you again, pal. Yeah, I thought the stream was just me. Oh, it's Monday night.